Hey, what is going on, guys? Sparky Studs here, and welcome to the final episode of Building Kashyyyk. Guys, I have got my work cut out for me for this episode, but as always, if you are enjoying, or I guess enjoyed the series, please consider liking and subscribing, as it does help out the channel, and let's get right into it. So guys, as you can see, this foliage for Kashyyyk is basically done. I just kind of did what I did over there and here and just kind of put it here, and I think it looks really good. I'm very happy with how it came out, especially with the trees. So now we just have to bring this entire thing across, put that across the entire plates, and then Kashyyyk is basically done apart from the minifigures. And I have decided that this tree is not going to go in Kashyyyk, and the reason for that is because I was talking to a friend about setting the tree on fire, and he asked if I was going to have lights in it, and I don't have any more lights to put in the mock. So, and I really don't feel like buying lights, especially when we're so close to the finale. So it wouldn't really make sense to have these things lit up and emitting light, but then not have the fire lighting up light. So that tree will unfortunately be removed. But fortunately, this tree right here, I asked you guys in the last episode and in my community post if you guys like that tree, and you ultimately agreed that the tree looks good. So we're going to be putting some of those trees in the mock, but mainly this is just finishing up everything, and I'm super excited. I want to waste no time, so let's start by building a bunch of these trees. So really quick, before we actually get into the time lapse of me building my trees, a lot of people actually ask me, surprising amount, how do I build my trees? How do my trees look so good? And I figured, since we're building Kashyyyk and it's mainly trees, it'd be a perfect time to give you guys what I call a tree tutorial. And I'm gonna just quickly show you guys how I make my palm trees. First, or not palm trees, pine trees, sorry. What I'll do is I'll take some of these pieces with a hole through it, so you can put a pole or a staff piece through it. It's very important to have that, because when you are placing your fern pieces, they won't attach to studs. You could also, I guess, put it like this and then have a piece like this. So I guess you could do it like that, but you could do it either way. So then what I'll do is I'll just stack fern pieces on top of that, and you want to also make sure that you sort of like angle them separately, because when you put them on top, it can actually kind of wear the piece down. And also, it doesn't look great to have like too many bald spots on a tree. But yeah, you'll just stack them up like this in this kind of configuration. And then sometimes I'll sprinkle in just a little bit of reddish brown to kind of act as the trunk of the tree, or the main body of the tree, just to kind of break up the dark green. But yeah, so then when I'm happy with the look, then boom, you have a pine tree. I know there's other ways of doing it. I recommend checking out someone like Brick Sculptor on YouTube. He does insane work when it comes to trees, so go check him out. But yeah, let's get to building these trees, because this episode's already going to be long enough. So guys, I decided to put the pine trees on the mock, and I think they definitely look good, and I think they are definitely a good inclusion to the different flora and fauna species that are on Kashyyyk. Now, I want to turn my attention to doing this section, because in my opinion, this is like the ugliest section of Kashyyyk, and I want to get it finished. so that way it can stop upsetting me. So let's get right into that. Well guys, we are making great progress on the mock. I know I said I was going to just do this, but I figured let's just get this done, because the sooner we get all this foliage done, the sooner we can get to the minifigures, and the sooner we can get the finale out to you guys. So without further ado, I'm not even going to waste a single second. Let's work on this foliage and get it done. Well guys, Kashyyyk is finally completed. The only thing left to do is place the minifigures, and then it's done, guys. And I'll be honest, it's getting me a little emotional. Now before I get too ahead of myself, there are definitely some areas that will be getting a touch up. Trust me, I see them too. If you're pointing them out, like for example, how this grass piece just fell over. But for the most part, Kashyyyk is done, and I could not be happier, guys. So before we get into the minifigures that will be going on Kashyyyk, I just want to take a quick moment to say thank you guys so much for the insane amount of support that you guys have given the channel and this series. And yeah guys, let's get right into the minifigs. So guys, this segment of the video is going to be going over the minifigures slash vehicles that I hope slash plan to use in Kashyyyk. Starting with this, I have 40 battle droids and 14 super battle droids, and I know what people are immediately going to say. Why don't you use Clone Army Customs battle droids or these battle droids that I got from Republic Customs and American Bricks? And the sole reason is that I do not have enough of them, and Republic Customs and American Bricks are currently out of stock of these ones, and Clone Army Customs, as of now, last time I checked, does not have the tan version of the B1 battle droids in stock. So unfortunately, have to use this. I was thinking about maybe sprinkling them in just to have some dynamic posing, but I don't know if that'd look weird having a super detailed one next to an official Lego one, but let me know what you guys think. And kind of the same story with the posable B2s that are also from American Bricks and Republic Customs. I simply just don't have enough, and as of right now they are out of stock, so it's not really viable for me to use those figures. So guys, now getting into the clones, I have 4 normal Kashyyyk troopers, 2 barks. I have 6 Kashyyyk scout troopers, and then I also have Commander Gree, an engineer for the power station, an officer for the actual base, 2 ARF troopers, which we'll get into why they're here in a moment. And then I have these two guys, which I've never seen them, but on Republic Customs website they are labeled Kashyyyk bark troopers, so I guess they were on Kashyyyk at some point. And then I also thought it'd be kind of fun / cool to have non-camoed versions of the scout troopers. So yeah, that's what is going to go in. But I also wanted to bring over this space plate, because this is a this is a plate of figs that I don't know if I want to put them in or don't want to put them in. I'll start with these ones. This is Fireball and Nemec. You may know them from the Bad Batch. And I don't know if I want to put them in. Honestly, the only reason I'm even thinking about it is because of the camo. But let me know what you guys think. I'm not too crazy if these guys make it in, but I always like hearing what you guys have to say. And then these ones. So my thought process by this is that I feel like not all the troopers who went to Kashyyyk had sort of the chance or had time or something like that, or maybe other clones were dispatched to go fight on Kashyyyk and they didn't have camo. So kind of my thought process of having regs, which are the 8 clones back here, and then a medic, just, you know, to have a medic, I feel like would be pretty cool, especially since, you know, it's a battle, you gotta have your medics. And then this guy, again, on Public Customs website, he's called a Seleucami commander. I just think of him as a generic clone commander, so if these regs get in here, maybe having him wouldn't be the worst thing ever. And then Shadow Troopers as kind of like rummaging through the jungle and, you know, flanking the enemy lines. I feel like that would be cool. So let me know what you guys think about these figs potentially being in the mock. But for right now, these ones are definitely going in the mock. And now let's get to the vehicles. So guys, getting into the vehicles, starting with the Republic side, I'm going to have 2 of these bark speeders. Were designed by Brickyard Nation. They are absolutely sleek. I love them. Probably the best minifig scale bark speeder that I have seen, so definitely want to have these in the mock. And then I also want to have these ATRTs. I'm going to have 2, hence why the ARF troopers are here, so that way they can pilot the ATRTs. Now, as kind of a maybe, I'm considering it, and this might be a hot take of the episode, but I am considering putting a swamp speeder. And the reason that might be a hot take is because I don't like the swamp speeder. I have never liked it. I think it's a very ugly design for a speeder. I just don't like it a whole bunch, so I might not put it in the mock, but if you guys want it in there, I'll put it in there. I'm just not the biggest fan, so I don't know if it was my choice, I probably wouldn't put the swamp speeder in my Kashyyyk mock. For the Separatist side, I'm a little less indecisive. I want to have a staff speeder, and I would also like to use a corporate alliance tank droid. This is the one from the Clone Wars set. I can't remember when it came out or what it was called, but it was like jetpack troopers versus the corporate alliance tank droid. Can't say that word for some reason, but we see these on Kashyyyk. I feel like it would be foolish of me not to put it on my Kashyyyk mock. So on the Kashyyyk mock, it will go. I know Lego made a newer, well, not newer one, but newer than this, I think in 2013, with Jango Fett and a clone trooper. I think it was in the Geonosis arena or something to do with Geonosis. But I just personally like this one a lot better. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the light gray and the yellow eyes, and just the big printed dish side also does a lot of heavy lifting in my eyes. So yeah, this is what the Separatists will be using to attack Kashyyyk. So guys, as a general overview, this is just about all of what I plan to / hope to put on Kashyyyk. I don't think this is the most figures I've had on a mock. I think Geonosis might beat this out by maybe 10 figs. But overall, I'm very excited to start placing figs on the mock. And since Kashyyyk is now done, we can start doing that. So yeah, let's get without further ado, let's just get right to the outro. Well, guys, that's going to be it for the final episode of Building Kashyyyk. Guys, if you have enjoyed the series, please consider liking and subscribing. All that's left is just to put minifigs on the mock and maybe do a few touch-ups here and there. But yeah, next episode, guys, will be the finale of Kashyyyk, which is just so insane to say. And I want to quickly take a moment. I know I said at the beginning of the episode, but I just wanted to take a moment again to say thank you guys so much for all the support that you have given me. It truly means the world to me, and your support is probably what kept Kashyyyk going. So thank you guys so much. And with that, I'll have a little video at the end of the outro for you guys to watch, so make sure you stick around for that. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm Sparky Studs. Make sure to drink water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and wear your seatbelt. And as always, I will see you studs later.